Hey Pisces, how are you? Welcome back to Spiritual Parlour. It's Kay here to do your April 2019 astrology and reading. So in terms of astrology, this month there is not much going on for the Pisces sun sign. I must admit, it's all quiet and sometimes it's nice like that. You had your new moon in Pisces last month in March. This month there isn't any major transits in terms of astrology affecting Pisces. The only thing that's affecting all of us will be Saturn's retrograde around the 29th. He will retrograde in Capricorn. Retrograde Saturn is like going back to lessons to learn, challenges. Saturn is that planet of that energy of sometimes difficulty, and when I pulled the chart on it this morning, he is going to be in the second house, which is the house of money, finances, security, wealth, your body, your values as a person. But he will retrograde in a different house of life for us all. So check your birth chart around the edge, check where you see Capricorn, and that will be the house of life that he will retrograde in. So without further ado, let's see what's going on for you in terms of your reading for the month of April. There's a message, Spirit. I want to call in the energies around any Piscean who would be watching this video. Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Anybody born, Two of Cups, partnerships, duality, joining together, just pulled out for you. Anyone born from around the 19th, 20th of February to about the 20th, 21st of March. There's a message for Pisces. Okay. 10 of Wands. Energy of burden, doing everything on your own. 10 is a number of completion, like the final stage. In this particular suit, as you can see, there's a guy here who is carrying 10 wands all on his own. So this is an energy of burden. Falling out with the 2 of Cups, it could be that some of you are in a partnership where you're feeling quite burdened, or someone is being a burden on you, or it could be the other way around. Someone has told you that they're feeling quite burdened. Let's see if it comes out in your main message. What we got here. Okay, balance, yeah. Okay, so from the cards that are falling, this isn't even your main message, but there are some jumping messages for some Pisces that need to hear this. So, finding a balance. So we had the partnership, we had the burden fall out, and now we've got finding the balance. The 6 of Pentacles is exactly that. As you can see, there's a guy here who is, offering to 2 people, finding a balance. It's about being in a position of being able to give and being able to receive. So we'll see if that comes out in your main message. There's a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, the Queen of Swords. So this is a card for all the air signs. So Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. Taking the astrology away from it, the Queen of Swords is about truth, honesty, upholding the truth, upholding honesty, and she also represents communication as well. Okay, what does Pisces need to know? There's a message. Okay, so that's nice and shuffled. Let's get your main message. Okay, Spirit, where is the message for Pisces? Feel very pulled here. We'll go here. Okay, bottom of the deck energy is commitment. It's funny because Aquarius just had this card as well. But this is the Hierophant or the Pope, depending on the deck, depending on who's reading. And the energy is about commitment. It's commitment to a situation, person, place or thing. For me, this can often represent marriage or a strong partnership, a serious partnership like this. On the other hand, the Hierophant is about seeking advice, from some kind of counsellor or someone who is able to provide advice and guidance to you with that whole Pope and Hierophant energy. Someone who's of a higher level, who's in a position to provide advice. Otherwise, commitment. Let's see what comes out in the main spread. Okay, 4 of Swords, recovery. Oh, this looks good. Recovery, victory. Changes, sudden changes, a sudden change in the recent past, looks like. Expansion, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, sorry. Security, 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. 3 of Cups, a reason to celebrate in the distant future. Okay, so first thing I'm going to say here for you Pisces is your dominant number in terms of numerology is the number 3. Okay, you've got a lot of 3s here. 3, 4 and 5 actually, so it shows me that there is progression in a situation. 3, 4 and 5. 3 is the number of expansion, yeah, growing. It's kind of like when you get an opportunity with the ace, you plan for it at 2, you do all the work at the 2, at the number 3 you expand, you grow, whatever it is, whichever way it resonates for you. 3 is the number of expansion. But in terms of your reading, it looks as though in the here and now, for those of you who have had a recent change in the past, and I don't just mean like you've changed your mind about what you're going to wear in the morning, or you've changed, I don't know, your front room, or you've changed something around. I'm talking about major change, okay? You've got the Tower in the recent past, and the Tower energy is, as you can see, the card says it all. It's a building on fire, people are falling out the building. It's about tearing down a foundation and being ready to lay a new foundation. Everybody has Tower moments in their life when everything just goes to pot and you're just like, what the hell is going on? Oh my god, this is sudden upheaval. It's kind of like the energy of the planet Uranus in astrology. It's very, very quick, sudden change. Those of you who have experienced that in the recent past, it looks as though it's very much behind you. And what's going on now, what I'm seeing here, is some kind of victory and maybe even recovery is your main theme in your energy. So, victory, you know, the 5 of Swords. 5 can be a challenging number in tarot. Normally across the decks, it represents some kind of challenge. In this particular suit, the Sword suit is how we experience life's challenges. It's how we think. But this card can be double-edged. It can sometimes indicate a defeat or a victory. And I always read it depending on what it's fallen out with or what it's come out with. And it's definitely giving me an indication here of victory, recovery, rather than being defeated by a recent challenge or a situation, person, place or thing. It feels very much to me, Pisces, like as we move through April, you are now in a position of recovery from whatever this Tower moment was in the recent past. Whatever this sudden change was, or this difficulty was, or whatever, you know, happened in your life that caused a little bit of upheaval, however it resonates for you, Pisces, the situation, person, place or thing. Now you are in a period of recovery, my friend, and you are going to be very, very, very victorious. And it feels almost as if this could even be a lot to do with your security, your finances, your job, whatever you call secure in your life, with the Pentacle suit here looking forward. In the here and now, as you recover, there's going to be some kind of expansion. You're going to be recognized for something, or something in your life is going to expand. Could be potentially financially with the Pentacle suit, as I said. 3 is the number of expansion. As you can see, it's about two people are watching a guy here work on something. So it's about maybe being given an opportunity to join with someone and expand your business, your life, your job, your relationship, however it resonates in some way. This is directly underneath your whole theme of recovery. So it feels very much to me, as you recover, something else is going to come in to allow you to grow, to allow you to expand in whatever way it resonates, in however this reading, if the message is for you, resonates for you. That said, once that expansion comes in, I do very much feel as though you can expect a great amount of security. A very, 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 very good amount of security. However security resonates for you. Some people feel secure just knowing that the bills are all paid, or you know that there's food in the fridge. However security resonates with you, you can expect that as your advice and guidance card here, and it's directly underneath the victory. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 is the number of completion, you know, having everything you need around you. This particular suit is about security, finances, money, wealth, health, and anything you call secure, whether it's your relationship, whatever it is. 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate, you know, this is it. This is security, I'm okay, there is no need to worry. You know, it's that stage of completion. So I feel very much for you that once you have this expansion come into your life, it will lead to some sort of security, and you're going to definitely have a reason to celebrate with the Three of Cups. Look at that. Beautiful energy. 3 people celebrating. 3 again, the number of expansion. This for me resonates a lot with friendships, weddings, anniversaries, births, you know, really, really happy events or really, really good reasons to celebrate. So this is your future energy as a potential outcome sitting right underneath that bullshit. And I'll call it bullshit because it's probably a massive change that you've had in your life, or something that has been disrupted, or you had to go in another direction, or some kind of upheaval. It looks as though once you come through that, there's going to be a reason to celebrate, and you are going to be very, very victorious, and you're going to recover from it. So overall, Pisces, what I'm seeing here is a picture of going through some kind of change, and I'm talking a big change, could even be life-changing change, and coming out the other side very, very much poised, ready to move forward, recovering, you know, relaxing, recovering, not having to worry, and being very, very victorious and leaning into some kind of security and expansion and an overall reason to celebrate. Your underlying energy is commitment. You know, commitment could be in a marriage sense, or just to a situation, person, place, or thing, or a job. Could be even a Taurus sign person, because this is the card for Taurus, or an earth sign person, or it could even be to do with some kind of advice that you've had to seek, or some kind of counsel that you've had, however it resonates. It feels as though once you are committed to whatever it is that you want, there will be some kind of security and a reason to celebrate as you move through this period of change that you've experienced in the recent past. For those of you where this is maybe yet to happen and the change hasn't quite come to you yet, you're still going through the change, I'm feeling very pushed to tell you that don't worry. Whatever change you're going through, eventually there will be light at the other end of the tunnel, is what's come to me. Light at the other end of the tunnel. For those of you who are through the change, and this is actually in the past for you already, you can look forward now knowing that there's going to be reasons to expand, reasons to celebrate, and your security is going to come into you. Let's do some clarification. Let's see. Because your expansion is showing here in the present, okay? And this is showing up as, you know, your advice with your security. So let's take a look and see what we need to know about this, because this is important information, because this is looking forward. This is where you've been. You know, you've come from here, the change in the present, to expansion, moving forward. Let's take a look. What's the message for Pisces? Okay, that's too many. What's the message for Pisces in the present, moving forward with their expansion? Okay. So we've had the Ace of Pentacles flip over, and it's opportunity. And it's more Pentacles energy again. It's more of that security, stability, expansion, however it resonates for you. It feels as though there is an opportunity coming in. And I love the Ace of Pentacles out of all of the aces, because this is a golden opportunity, you know. Often when we get the Ace of Pentacle moment in life, we kind of look at it and we think, oh, it's not very much. Just like sometimes when we get a Page of Pentacles offer and we think, oh, it's not very much. But the brilliant thing about this energy in this particular suit and this particular ace is, it's the long-term Pisces. It's not the here and now, okay? It's not that quick energy of just, you know, like maybe the one suit where it's just about the experience or what's going on now. It's the long term. So long term for you, there might be an opportunity to come to you to expand that will long term lead to that 10 of Pentacles security. And when it comes in, Pisces, I want you to look. I want you to look very, very closely. I'm being pushed to tell you to look at what's being offered to you or what opportunities are surrounding you. And do not think, oh, this may not be for me for now because it's not going to give me very much. Think of the long term. Whatever comes into you, there's going to be some kind of opportunity. Now this reason to celebrate is pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. But I'm going to see what you need to know about this anyway. The reason to celebrate for Pisces, the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you've had another ace fall out for you. Pisces, you're pretty blessed. Whatever you've been through, whatever this is, whatever this tower moment was, for those of you that it's happened, or whatever the tower moment is for those of you who are still experiencing it, depending on when you watch this video and who the message is for, There is definitely blessings coming your way, and you are going to be having a very, very good reason to celebrate. This opportunity that's going to lead onto your security could potentially even lead onto more, and it could be that it's an opportunity to do with something that you are very passionate about, with the Ace of Wands. Okay, creativity, what gets you up in the morning, what you're highly passionate about. It feels as though there's progression here with all the 3, 4, 5, expanding, recovering, being successful and victorious. There's clear progression for you, Pisces, and it looks as though there is golden opportunities coming in for you as well. With the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so the 9 is before the 10. This is about abundance. So here when we get to the 10, we've got exactly what we need, and we're very, very secure. At the 9, we're content. We're abundant, but we're content. So for you, Pisces, moving forward throughout April, whoever this message is for, I feel as though you should be very hopeful, and look out for the golden opportunities coming your way is what I'm being left with to say, the golden opportunities, and you are definitely on a road to recovery. Brilliant. Let's get you a fortune message. Let's see what Pisces need to know. What does Pisces need to know? Spirit, what's the message for Pisces? What's the message for Pisces? Anybody born from about 18th, 19th of February through to about the 20th of March. 20th of March, before the sun goes into Aries, what does Pisces need to know? If there's a message for Pisces, oh, there it is. Travel and abundance on the bottom of the deck. Travel, journey. What did I say? You're on a road to recovery. Now this could be physical travel for some of you. You could be traveling for sure, abroad. For some of you, this could just be about the journey from here, the recent past, to what's going on now, the victory, to this golden opportunity and reasons to celebrate that are clearly coming in for you in the near future. There is going to be a journey or some travel. As I have said, 3 is your prominent number, but from the clarification cards, it's 3 and 4. You've got a 4 there. 3 and 1, 4, 3 and 1, 4. So 4 is a number of stability, okay, where 3 is a number of expansion. So it feels as though in terms of the numerology for you this month, it is about expanding, becoming stable, going on a journey and moving forward from this. And you have at the bottom of the deck on that shuffle, abundance. And you've also got abundance at the bottom of the deck here on that shuffle. Well done, Pisces. Well done. Whatever you've just gone through, well done. Lots of love and light. Lots of love and light for this month. This feels beautiful. Know that the path that you're about to travel on is a path that is going to lead to a lot of opportunity. Okay, whatever this change was. It feels to me like I'm being pushed to say this change was for your highest good. Looking at what's coming in, and how the situation it is now, the recovery and the numerology, the 3 and the 4 numbers. It looks as though this was for your highest good. You may not have known it at the time, but what they're saying to me here is that it was for your highest good. So have a wonderful month of April. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you if you booked a reading through the Spiritual Parlour store. Thank you if you bought a candle or left me a positive review. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. Wonderful to interact with you all. Anything you need to know are in the links below in the boxes. How to get to the Spiritual Parlour store, the discounts, so forth. Just check it out below. Have a great month, and I will see you in May. Lots of love and light, Pisces. Good luck, whoever this message is for. I'll see you soon.